Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another weekly plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin, and I am so excited because at the time of filming this voiceover, which is Saturday, September 25th, my cousin for 2022 is arriving today, so I'm so excited for it to come and to get to customize it and everything. So yeah, I'm very excited. But obviously we have to finish my 2021 Hobonichi first, so we're going in and doing that during this last week of September. My October monthly Hobonichi plan with me will be up this week, like in the next couple days. So you had that to look forward to. But first, we're going through my habit tracker. I haven't kept up with it as well as I wanted to this month, I will say that. Obviously, there's something filled in for every single day, but I definitely did a lot of backlogging with my habit tracker, so I would say that it's probably not perfectly perfect and honest. So that's something to think about for 2020 or for October. And also, I want to change up the habits for sure because like my wake up time has changed, my routine has changed a little bit. So I will definitely have new habits in October. And then just going through into my September calendar, I'll explain more about the system in October. But basically on my calendar, I'm putting in like homework assignments, the things like events with clubs and stuff like that. So it'll make more sense in October because I've figured out how I actually want to do this. But I am so glad that I finally figured out how to use my monthly calendar. There's a lot of pauses in this plan with me, I will say that. I know this video is only 10 minutes long, but I was looking at my phone and looking at my computer with my Notion database and everything. So there's a lot of looking back and forth at things to try to make sense of all of this stuff. So yes, I apologize for all of the little pauses and everything, but I am very, very excited to be back in my journal. I had a little bit of trouble keeping up with it the last couple weeks. Obviously, I didn't do a plan with me for last week, and you will see why once we get to those pages. It's very, very empty. But yeah, I just kind of like fell off the wagon with it, but I also felt like overwhelmed in my life because of it. So it felt good to get back into it, but the longer it went on, the harder it was to get back into it. So if you kind of understand that pain, like I need to use my journal, but it's also overwhelming to jump back in and have blank pages and all of that kind of stuff. It's a hard thing to get over, I think, especially with Hobonichis that have daily pages for every single day. So there's a lot of stuff to fill in. But I've kind of gotten down with a routine for my weekly spreads, which is nice. I go in and put my class schedule first. So all of my classes are the same every single week, except like there are some exceptions to that. Like this week, my marketing class is on Zoom because we have a guest speaker from London coming to our class online. So that class isn't actually on campus, but like the time blocking is usually the same for all of these classes. So just put in all of those first, and then I put in some appointments that I have. That call actually is canceled because I scheduled it wrong. It's not going to happen until the end of October. But putting in my therapy session, that call that existed when I filmed this and doesn't exist anymore. I actually usually go in and book my gym sessions while I'm doing this plan with me, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'm just booking those in the app that my gym uses and putting all of those in there. And then this coming weekend, I'm actually going to be away for a family trip event. Yes. So I will be away this weekend, which is why I didn't really plan on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But normally I would book the gym for Sunday mornings too and put that in here. And now I'm going in and putting in things like my homework and work schedule. Work meaning nerdy artist work, not the work that I do for my internship. So I wake up at 7 o'clock almost every morning, but I do write in wake up in case there's something that I need to wake up for, like a doctor's appointment that I need to get on the train early for, or I don't know, anything that I would need to wake up extra early for. I just like to go in there and say, hey, this is a reminder, you need to wake up a little bit earlier today to have enough time to get everything done. So I give myself about an hour to wake up, get showered, have breakfast, make coffee, all of that kind of stuff. And then I have about an hour in the morning where I can get something done. So during this week, most of it is homework, but I also have that time blocked aside to do content and get that all finished with. So that is what that time is for and why I'm going through and kind of planning out these days. So I'm just looking back at my Notion, looking at my list of homework, take-home quizzes, tests, any other deliverables, discussion boards, whatever. I like to go in and organize which day I'm going to do those things because my Notion just has the due dates in there and a checkbox. So the assignment, whatever it is, disappears when I click that checkbox when it's done. So spacing it out in my cousin for me has been really helpful so I don't just let like all these things pile up and then it's Sunday night and I have like 8 things to do and not enough time to do them. So yes, that is what I'm doing here. So I did like school stuff first and then went in and put in spaces for nerdy artist content. So my October plan with me, I'm filming that on Tuesday, which means it goes up on Thursday. What else is on there? Instagram content. So I'll just have to go through and edit shots probably. It depends on what the content is, but I'm trying to keep specifics off of my cousin just to keep some elements of surprise. But usually I don't have more than one deliverable for content every day to finish. But my plan with me and my blog content are on the same day because I wasn't 100% sure on when we were leaving on Friday for this family occasion. So I just put both of them on the same day so that I wouldn't have to worry about it over the weekend. So yes, that is all of that. What else am I putting in here? There were some extra blocks left aside, so I just put in schoolwork in general in those blocks just to fill that space so that I know that I'm spending my time efficiently and not wasting it. And yeah, I think that is about it for the planning side of this. So now I'm gonna go in and get to do a little bit of decoration. I think this is probably the least amount of decoration that I've done on a weekly where I actually have decorated in comparison to last week where I did nothing. I think this is probably one of the more decorated spreads that I've done. I really like how it turned out. It's really simple, just a couple of washies and some stickers. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's nice to just add a little bit of color to like make the week stand out a little bit. And I usually pre-decorate my daily pages because it just makes going into a completely blank page a little bit easier. But with my weeklies, I do think that it's easier to go in with all of the events and tasks and everything. So I'm putting that like checked washi tape across the whole thing. And then this silver washi tape I can't remember if it was, no, because it's September and this is October. So I have metallic washi tapes that I like using sometimes, but I don't usually use them for decoration. I like to use them for times when I know that I'm gonna be out of town to some extent, away from my home, basically, is how I like to use those because they stand out on my monthly spreads and on my weeklies. So that's what that means. I marked off the whole weekend. I don't think that we're gonna stay the whole weekend, but I just marked off the whole weekend. I might be away for this block of time. And now I'm going in and putting in washi stickers. So they're like paper texture stickers that are like kind of see-through. And then when you put them down, it kind of looks like they're a part of the page. They're really, really cool. I love them. So just putting a bunch of those in there and I'm wrapping up. I'm so excited to open my 2022 cousin. I guess I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do all of that content because I do think I want to do it across a few videos, but I don't think those will start until like beginning of December-ish, or maybe I'll space them out longer. I don't know. I'm just so excited for it to come and everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye guys.